That's a problem. It's your criminal history. 96. That's one of the most I've done this for a long time. Thousands of cases. You are one of the most prolific criminals that have set foot in this room. And I guess you have used similar kinds of sad stories to others to try to minimize your responsibility. But this is nothing to be proud of, and it's not anything that this court can really sympathize with you. People come in here, everyone comes in here. Maybe one or two out of the thousands have been more prolific in their criminal actions, quantity of crimes more than you. But all of those thousands of people that come before me could say, Miss Tiffany Marshall, she had 97 convictions, and you let her kind of sashay out of here. And I'd like the Tiffany Marshall rule, please, because aren't you supposed to be fair, Judge? Yeah, I am. I should be fair. And everybody is to be judged based upon their criminal history and character. And this is not...
All right, guys. Today we are diving into a courtroom case that instantly takes a shocking turn. A father admits he owes nearly $4,000 in back child support, but then the court uncovers a major twist. He has actually been raising the child completely on his own for the last 3 years without any financial help from the mother. As the judge starts questioning both sides, the tension immediately builds because this case is clearly not as simple as unpaid support anymore.
It was very poor character. And your criminal history is most prolific. This court is not going to change the rule of law, which states people are responsible for their bad acts, their criminal acts. They must be held responsible. Anything else?
Well, I don't know that all of the theft by check citations were convictions. I know that she said she handled most of her things by paying her checks off. But the other thing is, I would ask the court that if the court is not willing to allow her to be on probation, and even though she got a year, the last time she had a state jail felony, we would ask that you consider something on the low end, 6 months, or even a 1244. Even in light of her other problems that we would have to, as the taxpayers, have to deal with because she's so ill. So I would ask the court, if you're going to send her to jail, that you consider something on the low end.
Anything else? If not, on that argument, truly, then people who are seriously ill have carte blanche to do pretty much anything they want, and everyone has some form of situation health-wise that they're dealing with. Even the most healthy people are not perfect. I so find you guilty. I'm following this agreement. You are hereby sentenced to confinement in the state jail for a term of 15 months. You will be given credit for all time that you have served in accordance with this. Your lifestyle,
buckle up, guys, because this courtroom situation starts getting deeper fast. The father explains that all of his money goes toward raising the child, while also revealing health struggles, limited work hours, and ongoing disability issues. He even says he provides the child's insurance completely on his own. But just when it seems like the court may sympathize with his situation, the judge suddenly cuts through the explanation and redirects the focus straight back to the unpaid support debt.
Ms. Marshall, you have a lifestyle that you feel shocked that committing crimes should hold you accountable. You have 96 infractions of law, 96, and you are committing these crimes with special tools for getting away with attempting to commit your theft. You have specially made tools that are used in the commission of your crime. You can't, a judge cannot be lenient with you. You cost everybody. You are a one-person crime wave. It's thefts thefts that cost everybody more money at merchandise stores because their theft, the loss is so high. We have to pay for your criminal acts. But after 96 times you have had to go deal with crimes in various courts, from felony courts to misdemeanor to Class C misdemeanor courts, you would have gotten the message, and you never have. You just are a career criminal. You're the very essence of a career criminal. And I wish you wouldn't do that. Thou shalt not steal. You've heard of that one. And it's not only written in moral issues, but it's right there in the law. There's a full section or 2 or 3 in the penal code which deal with dishonest acts, and that's where you are. I'm sorry. I just wish you'd have changed your ways. But
all right, guys, this is where the courtroom tension completely explodes. The judge directly questions a mother about why she still expects thousands of dollars after the father has raised the child alone for years. What follows is a heated exchange filled with interruptions, frustration, and emotional accusation from both sides. You can feel the communication between these two parents completely breaking down in real time, while the judge carefully watches the argument spiral into personal resentment.
like I said, you've been doing this for 30 years. 30 years. Okay.
Judge, can I get some time to get my stuff in order and go to my doctor to get my vaccine?
No, ma'am, not under this situation. The jail is going to be able, those people in the jail take care of people who have medical issues. I trust them. They are good at their job. I'm going to give you a chance during the Christmas season to go out and steal more stuff. I don't think so. Well, you've always done that. You've done that for 30 years, 97 times now.
Just take it to traffic violations. So please. I got my grandkids living with me.
Ma'am, my God. Ma'am, you didn't think of all of that when you made a choice to steal? You didn't think of what you had to lose?
Yes.
And the people who rely on you or respect you or look up to you? I've got children. I've got grandchildren. They help me make the right choices, and it's not all that hard to think about them first. And you don't. You just thought about stealing for your...
Buckle up, guys, because this final courtroom exchange completely seals the outcome of the hearing. The judge calmly explains that disagreements between attorneys and clients do not automatically mean constitutional violations, especially during withdrawal motions like this one. But the most powerful moment comes when the judge bluntly tells the defendant that experienced attorneys and the court understand these legal exceptions better than he does. And once the judge officially denies the motion for another lawyer, the entire courtroom tension finally comes crashing down. If you enjoyed this courtroom breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.